Teaching people how to do something is important, but assessing that they actually can do it is crucial. So there's lots of different ways to assess learning. One of the simplest ways is testing, and you can do that right inside of Trainual. So here I am inside of my subject, and on the bottom of all those topics, I'm able to add a new test right here. I'm going to call this test 1 because I'm super original today. Then I'll click the Add Test button right there. Now I can take that test and I can put it wherever I want it to go. So maybe I want that to exist after that first communication topic right there. So now let's go in and actually edit this test and add our questions. I'm going to go ahead and click right on test 1. Okay, let's take a look at these test settings over here on the left-hand side of the screen. First, we've got minimum passing score percentage. This is what your team members need to attain in order to pass a test. Now, you can put whatever you want in here, 80, 90, 100%. Just keep in mind that your team members will have unlimited attempts to attain that passing score. So if they don't hit it the first time, they'll get assigned it a second time and a third time and so on until they hit that minimum passing score. Below that, you'll be able to put in a brief description about what will be covered in this test. Question order is going to allow you to determine whether your team members get those questions in the order that you write them, or if you want it randomized every time they have to do that test. So if you have 2 people doing the same test, same questions, different order. Number of questions to display will actually allow you to create a question bank. So maybe you want to write 20 questions for this test, but only want 10 of those to show up at a time. You can do that. Finally, we have send test responses by email. This will send an email notification showing the test, the questions, the responses, and allow you to see how they scored. And that's great because it helps you to go back in and help that learner to master what they were struggling with. Okay, now let's add some questions to this test. I'm going to click the Add Question button. And first thing to notice is that there are actually 2 answer types you can pick from: multiple choice or written response. I'm going to go right up here to my question prompt box, and here I'm going to go ahead and type a question for my test. Notice here that I can type in text, but I can also add in multimedia. So I can put images, I can put video, I can put attachments and emojis. I can make these quiz questions super dynamic and interesting for my team members. Now down below, I'm going to put the answer choices. And I'm going to select the correct response. This will tell Trainual which one to mark correct. And there you have it. It's as simple as that to add test questions. Now, you can add as many test questions as you need to the test. That being said, we'll typically recommend about 5 to 10 maximum. That keeps things nice and manageable for your team members.